Hello and welcome to another issue of the Headless Hammerhead Guide to Comics and More. Today we're going to be looking at the process for making a character in the Lancer role-playing game. This is, again, a game that involves mechs, which are large robots piloted by human pilots. And they do battle and do other things. They can lift heavy things, build things, and generally in this game you're going to be doing battles with them. But we're going to go over how to create a character, so let's take it away. So first I want to talk about Lancer, what it is. As a role-playing game, it's been out for over a year, but only recently, in the last couple of months, was the book released by Dark Horse Comics, and it is a very beautiful book. It has spot gloss on the cover, beautiful artwork, really colorful, just like the Marvel Multiverse role-playing game. This one does have a page marking ribbon attached to the book itself, unlike the Marvel book. So it's a really nice book. Retails for $59.99, and it's over 400 pages long. It is very detailed, has great artwork, and it's definitely worth the money. But you can also get the digital version. So there are two types of characters in this game. Your character basically has a dual identity, which is the pilot himself or herself, and then the mech, which is the big robot. So in the game, your mech does not level up, but your pilot does, and they call the levels license levels, so it's LL0 through LL12. And with each license level, you'll get additional abilities, skills, things like that will help you both in piloting your mech as well as using your pilot character on their own. So the first steps would be to choose a background. There is a random table. If you can't come up with a background on the spot, you can just roll, and there's all sorts of things from celebrity to criminal to royalty, things like that, and that helps to determine what kinds of skills, which what they call here triggers, which are very similar to tags and traits in the Marvel Multiverse role-playing game, and the way you acquire them is very similar, again based on your background, and you can create your own just like in the Marvel game. And like the Marvel game, it does include some sample triggers. Some of the releases for the game have included some new triggers as well. And if you use their app, which is an online app, it's not an app you can download from the App Store, it does include all of the updated triggers there. So creating the pilot is very simple. They all have the same stats. You don't have to roll anything. You don't have to pick anything. You have the same exact stats. What you choose is your triggers, again based on your background, and you choose any equipment you're going to start with. Then when you get to your mech, you have your mech skills. These are like your stats. For example, in Marvel would be your MARVEL stats. In this case, it is your whole agility, systems, and engineering. And these, you start at LL0, you start with just 2 points. Then you can put one in 2 different stats or 2 points in one stat. The max for any stat is a +6. And where your talents are used for non-combat checks, your mech skills are used for combat with a mech. Then you have your mech frames. That's basically the model of the mech. And then you have your size for the mech as well, and armor. And armor's like basically kind of like a shield. It blocks certain amounts of damage. Then you'll pick your weapons for the mech. Some mechs have specific weapons that can only be used with those mechs. Some are just with specific manufacturers. There's 4 main manufacturers. And then you'll determine your damage. And so creating a mech is very simple as well, just like creating a pilot. And then the last thing that you'll need is your actual talents. Now these are like your powers. And these talents, as you pick them, they can rank from rank 1 to rank 3. So as you level up, you can get better at a specific talent. And this is very similar to certain powers in Marvel, like for example, Mighty. You can go from Mighty 1 to Mighty 4. In this case, the talents all go from 1 to 3. So that's pretty much all of it. To create a rank LL0 character, it takes less than 5 minutes, literally, to complete it. So there you have it. I hope you got something out of this video. I know I always do. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to leave a thumbs up, hit that like button, leave a comment, hit the notification bell, and subscribe. And don't forget, I am running a contest. You can see my prior video that says contest announcement for the rules and details on that. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.